All right, so let's start. So, good evening, everyone. Uh, First of all, on behalf of my whole team, I would like to congratulate you for your selection as an intern with PredictRAM. So, I am Subir Singh. So, I'll explain you each and everything about this, the internship program, what you're going to what is your job roles, descriptions, and all these things. And of course, we talk about this whole project, what we currently doing, and what exactly we want to solve with this product. So let start with this small presentation. So in this presentation, of course, after this, all these slides, definitely we're going to take questions also. So don't worry, we'll answer each and every query of yours uh, at the end of this session, right? So let's start with this PredictRAM. So PredictRAM is, am I audible to everyone, na? Raise your hand.
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes.
voice disturbance or something? If you, all right, perfect. Okay, all right. So let's start with this PredictRAM. PredictRAM is, okay, uh, yes, PredictRAM is a predictive results analyzing mechanism, the full form of this whole project. And let's start with this, with the presentation of whole PredictRAM. So PredictRAM is a recognized fintech startup by DPIIT, Government of India, and a proud member of FICCI startup program. So if you tracking all the technology or policies and all those stuff, so you all familiar with the FICCI. What exactly the FICCI? It's a Federation of Industrial Commerce and Chamber Association. So we are providers and developer of collective intelligence platform for predicting economic and financial events by using some modern predictive analytical tools, big data, and machine learning technologies. So within this training program, definitely we're going to explain you each and everything which is related to all these predictive analysis, big data, and all these things. And of course, the finance, how the financial markets, comes in picture after, talking about this predictive analysis and all these things, right? So next is what we currently doing by sourcing estimates from diverse community of individuals. Our goal at PredictRAM is to give the market a transparent data set of true expectations while providing analysts with the platform to build a verifiable track records, right? So what we currently doing with this whole project is we analyzing financial and the economic events. Financial events, you can say the top lines, right? And the economic events, you can say the major economic indicators like GDP and inflations, GST collection numbers, and all these things. So we'll explain you each and everything in few of the slides, next slides. So currently, many of the financial analysts, not from India only, from the different colleges from the abroad, also joined this program as a contributor, you can say. And currently we are covering 200. We have now increased this 200 number to 500. So currently we are covering 500 plus stocks fundamentals and approx 50 plus economic indicators of G20 countries. So we started this whole analysis with the Indian point of view initially, but now we are covering almost you can say 50 to 60 economic indicators of G20 countries, right? So this is the presentation of the whole PredictRAM. So what currently at present we have 600 plus contributor, those who already joined this platform, and they are basically you can say the diverse network of consist of financial analysts, equity analysts, financial domain students like you, right? So data scientists, data analysts, CFAs, FRMs, CAs. So these are the around the globe, right? So these are the community that we have created. So we are still increasing, right? So Next is I have discussed all these things that covering financial and the economic events of Indian markets, economic events of Indian, USA, and G20 countries markets, and the deep analysis of economic, industry, and the company. Right. So let's talk about the team. So Subir Singh. So I am Subir Singh, and I have you can say 12 plus years of experience in the financial markets. So by managing portfolios, handling portfolios, hedging currencies, and many other things, right? Which is totally related to financial markets only. And along with this 12 years of experience in the financial market, I have 5 plus years of experience in the coding and programming, especially in the PHP language, PHP R language, and now it's Python. So this is my brief overview. And along with me, Sheetal Maurya is the next member. She is, assistant professor in the Delhi University currently. And she is also having 5 years of experience, teaching experience in the financial market topics. And she's teaching financial modeling and all those stuff. She's pursuing PhD in finance, and she's also a whole-time member of Indian Accounting Association. So this is the brief overview of Sheetal Maurya, and definitely she will help you to how to analyze the balance sheet, how to the parameters of the balance sheets, all those stuff. So next is Dhairy Tripathi. So he is the technical guy in this whole team along with me. I'm not a full-time technical guy. So Dhairy Tripathi is taking care of all the full stack development responsibility for work across both backend and the front end applications, training models and data sets and all these things. And he is having 2 years of experience in the data sciences and all these things, training models and all those stuff. Right. So next move on to your job role. So your job role in this whole training is a financial research analyst. As you already received your agreements, you have already joined onto your dashboards, and let's talk about your job roles now. So let me explain you briefly what exactly the concept of financial research analyst as a whole industry. What we, the definition of this whole financial research analyst. So basically this is you going to be responsible for researching, analyzing, interpreting and estimate data related to markets, of course, financial markets, finance, accounting, economics and other information related to financial markets. A research analyst is typically very quantitative, analytical, logical, and of course, you have to be good with numbers and all the data sets, right? So common areas, you can say common research area, of course, the market research analyst, economic research analyst, financial research analyst, we have equity research analyst. So this is the whole thing, the whole area that we covering. So you may be either, if you are analyzing some economy, then of course you're going to be the economic research analyst, right? So basically we call them economists in the in the professional terms. So if you are market research analyst, means specific sector. If you are doing research for the auto sector or the pharma sector or the manufacturing sector, so you accordingly we give you some sort of tag, like you are the auto experts or auto industry expert or the auto sector expert, these type of things. So next, move on to what does a FRA do, financial research analyst do. A financial analyst is primarily concerned with performing financial forecasting, evaluating operational metrics, analyzing financial data, creating financial models and presents to assist executive managers for for making his decision reportings and many other stuff, right? So these are the roles for the financial research analyst. Of course, analyzing past results and perform various analysis and all these things, and identify trends and make recommendations for the improvements, whether we are going forward, we are efficiently managing our resources and expenses and all these things. So next is provide analysis of trend and forecast and recommend action for optimization. I have already explained that based on your past performance analysis of the company, and of course, you going to give your opinion or make predictions for the upcoming, outcomes. Identify and drive process improvement, including the creation of standard and ad hoc reports, right? So these are the things: creating graphs, charts, presentations for your leadership team. So this is the basic role of financial research analyst, to analyzing the past performance and give your opinion and your recommendation and your the things for the future that you're going forward with the specific project or the specific stock or the specific company, right? So this is the role of the FRA, right? So let's talk about the skill required for this financial research analyst. So first of all, the main skill is, of course, you have to be good with numbers, right? So you can easily analyze all these things. Of course, I guess most of you students already having some background with the finance, commerce, or accounting, right? So I assuming that it's not difficult for you to if we give you some data set or the balance sheet, it's not like that we need to teach you that what is revenues and what is the net profits in the balance sheets. So these are the things that you need to be required. High attention to details, of course. Inquisitive and organized, logical and reliable. These are the things that you need to required to become a financial research analyst, or I'm talking about the overall the skills you required. Ability to do manage all these things, numbers and all those stuffs, right? After the skills, let's talk about these challenges of being a FRA, financial research analyst. So in finance is a very data-driven industry, and one of the challenges of working as an analyst is being able to analyze and interpret financial statements, right? Market trends and of course microeconomic conditions in the order to offer recommendation on potential business deals and decisions, right? So these are the challenges. So a lack of financial performance information, of course, if you don't have enough information for the specific project or the company, then it's difficult for you to give your recommendation or your predictions, right? So of course, high level of responsibility of data accuracy. If you are collecting data, then you have to ensure that the data is you are collecting data from the valid data sources, right? It's not like that you are collecting garbage data, right? Keeping up with the technology, of course, if you are using some of the technologies, like using some softwares or something, like if in finance term, if you are using some R language, Python, or a few other data analytical SAS softwares, then of course this will help you to analyze all these things. So but yeah, a lack of control over daily financial reports, because as you know, financial markets are it's so dynamic. Actually, each and every second data changed, right? So these are the things, the challenges that you have. Needed real-time updates on economy. That of course this is going to be a challenge, because almost every month or every week we do have some the announcements about the policies and all these things. You have to update yourself for all these policies, data, inflation data, GDP data, and all these things, and of course organizing big data, right? So let's talk about now problems. Big earnings surprise, of course, with the bias sell side analysis, earnings and revenue estimates on a quarterly basis. So of course, if you are assuming that this company is going to announce good results, but suddenly it happens that of course company not performed as per your prediction or forecasted numbers, then of course this is going to impact the whole market, of course. So that's why we see so many gap ups and gap downs after the results in the market, right? So unstructured data, of course, is the information either does not have a prevail defined data models or not organized in the predefined manner, right? So these are the unstructured data. It's difficult to figure it out that which data set you need to train your models and all these things. But yeah, so these are the things. So information overload, the volume and the speed of a newly available data is exploding, right? So these are the numbers of 2020. So 44 zettabyte of data created annually by 2020. So of course this is maybe a more number as per the 2021 point of view, right? Of course, and problem with the financial research analyst, of course, is the difficult to analyze whether the company is performing as per the standards given by the exchanges or the regulators, because as you can see, after every 6 months or within a 1 year, we do have some we see some crashes in the markets. Like last year we have seen last year we have seen Yes Bank crisis, right? Satyam and all those stuffs. So it's quite difficult to detect whether the company management is performing well or not. So these are the problems with the financial research analyst, because many companies manipulate their data and all these things, right? So now let's talk about what is our solution for all these things, challenges or the problems that we have discussed, right? So first of all, we integrated all these collective intelligence, predictive analysis, data filtering platform with the decentralized opinion-based consensus algorithm. So I know it's a quite lengthy terms or difficult terms, but yes, these are all simple way of we explain you all these things in a simple way. So we collect and analyze EIC data under same platform. Within this platform, what we analyzing the economy, industry, and the company's data, right? So the whole process is, first we collect all these data sets, of course, from the valid sources. After collecting all these data sets are revenues of the companies. So currently we have 5 to 6 years of quarterly data of 500 companies. So you will get all these data sets within your dashboards. And you can also do your outside research also. If you don't want to, if you need more data, then you are free to use any of the data source, the valid data source only, right? So after collecting all these data sets, we train all these data sets in our predictive models. We have created some predictive models in the Python language and some other languages. So after training all these data sets, we came up with some predictive numbers by analyzing the whole economy, industry, and the company. So after analyzing all these data sets, after getting this predictive number, we distribute all these numbers to you for analyzing whether it is feasible or not. We'll explain you each and everything in the few slides, right? So of course, by analyzing all these things, data sets, data mining, and all these things, of course, currently we have developed something that we can also detect violations involving in the files or misleading financial statements and disclosures, fraudulent financial reportings, and all those stuff. We currently using some of the technologies, like we have mentioned a few of them in the slides. It's RNN and natural language processing. So currently we are developing this. So it's not giving us some sort of preciseness right now, but yes, some sort of at some level it's actually providing some sort of insights. If the management speech or the management commentary is not matching with the past performances of the whole sector and the company itself, then of course this creates some sort of you can say the alarms or the indicators to us, right? So after this, of course, the deep insights of upcoming events using data mining techniques to reduce systematic and the unsystematic risk, right? So these are the things. This is our solution. So what is our advantages? Our advantages are crowdsourcing investing intelligence, because we already added 600 plus financial research analysts onto this platform, right? So we provides insight into Catalyst with smart investors, identifying and all these things, providing AIC analysis, ranking and incentives for the analyst to participate as a good market researchers, right? So as you all know that we are providing the model that we have created for the stipend is the performance based. So based on your performance, you will get your stipends and all these things. So we build track records of the smart contributors, and of course identify the market influencers. So in which sector, which student or the which analyst having this stronghold, in which sector they need to improve, all these things. We're tracking all these informations within this whole platform, right? So let's talk about how to use this whole dashboard. After getting predictive estimates on financial and the economic events, and training machine learning predictive models on historic data, of course, that we have already created via data sources, we distribute all these data sets. I have already explained to you in the previous slides. So we distribute to you in terms of, you can say, in surveys or polls. If I would give you an example for the TCS or the Infosys, let's talk about the TCS. That suppose if TCS is about to announce his result in the upcoming weeks, right? So what we do, we train all these models, data sets, and after training all these models, we came up with that 500 million revenues is going to announce by the TCS in the upcoming results, right? So these are the predictive numbers after training all these models. So now it's your job to give your opinion, or along with your comment, that whether it is feasible or not, after, of course, after analyzing the past performances. So you will get all these information and the data sets within this dashboard, and you can also do your research, outside research as well, right? So we'll give you 2-3 options for this, to above 500 million above 500 million or the below 500 million, right? So this is how the whole process of yours. So you need to select any of the one option, right? Whether it is 500, if you are thinking that company is going to announce good results, then you need to select this option and give your opinion that you are thinking that company is going to announce 500 million plus because company getting new orders or executions and reducing costs. These are the parameters. So you need to give your all these details within this platform. I'll explain you each and everything in the few slides with the live demo. So these are the every upcoming company results or announcements is known as financial events. So as I explained you that we are covering financial and the economic events. So every company announcements or the results are the financial events. So within these financial events, we give you 2-3 options, and these are going to be the revenues, basically the top line to bottom line, like revenues, upcoming expenses, profit before taxes, and net profits. These are the parameters we currently analyzing, right? So now you need to select any of the option. As I already explained you that we give you the forecasted number. Now you need to give your opinion for the same, right? Whether what exactly is your thinking, along with the confidence level, how much confident you are. So we'll give you the live demo for all these things, right? So commenting, of course, your comment for selecting this option, whether it is above or below. And after that, during this event, you need to prepare a research report of yours for the specific event. If you are giving your opinion for the TCS, then you need to create a research report, a brief report. This is not going to be the detailed report, a brief report about the whole company, the overview of the company, what exactly is company doing, few of the financial parameters. We provide you the sample, sample template for this financial analysis report. So you need to submit this research report after the event, not before the event. Before the event, you need to give your comment. After the event, you need to submit the brief report about the specific event, right? So we'll share all these economic and the financial reports templates with you shortly. right? So this is the whole thing that we have. So I guess Dhairy is here. Dhairy will explain you each and everything with the live demo, how exactly the whole thing works, right? So let me finish with the other things. So these are the economic events. All the economic events like GDP numbers, inflations, GST collection numbers. We are covering all these things. So these are the major things. Of course, non-farm payroll for the US point of view, GST collection and inflation, IIP numbers, manufacturing productions. So these are the numbers we are analyzing, right? So we'll provide you the economic demo also. So this is the whole thing that we have. So we currently using a gamification and few of the incentivized models to allow participant in a market to communicate instantly and transparently. Of course, we are collecting all these information. Some says that results going to be good. Some says that results going to be bad. So we are collecting all these information. Then we came up with some probability or something that this much of the research analyst thinking that results are going to be good or bad. So this is the whole thing that we have, right? So it's free. So we have already submitted few of our codes in the GitHub. And all right, so this is the whole thing. And let me invite Dhairya to explain you each and everything about the dashboard. Dhairya, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, please go forward, and please go ahead. You can take it from here.
Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So this is like the homepage of your dashboard. When you would be logging in for the first time, this is what you will be seeing. Okay.
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
It's visible. You have to pin my, like from the chat, just pin my screen. Then it will be in the spotlight. Otherwise, change the layout of this mute to spotlight. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is like the home screen of your dashboard. And the most interesting part that you would be checking it every day would be this, the leaderboard. Okay. This is like the overall leaderboard right now. And as we have already mailed you on your emails that this internship is incentive based on the rankings. So currently you can see that this is the overall leaderboard. So overall,
There, I'm really sorry for interruption. I guess some issues. Let me pin this screen. Just hold on. Let me give you this
okay.
access.
Actually, it is not visible.
Yes, it is not visible because you need to pin this. Just hold on. Just give me a second.
Okay, if you guys can see in the participants list, then you would be seeing a small window with my screen. So you just pin that screen, okay? Then it would be like expanded. Is my screen visible to everyone now?
Yes, sir, your screen is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Anyone with the still facing this screen issue, please message or raise your hand.
Yeah,
Sir, not
Aishita, yeah,
visible.
yeah, okay. I'm again repeating the steps.
Ayushi, you still facing this problem?
Subir, let me do one thing. Let me just
Reconnect, please reconnect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now is it visible to everyone?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sure. For those who can't still see my screen, you have to do few steps. Like first,
So now
see the.
it is visible.
Okay, okay.
Ayushi still visible or not? I guess some Someone raised hand. Anyone with the screen issue?
You can raise your hand if you are here.
Visible? All right.
Sir, is
Harshita,
it
visible?
please?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Yes. Please go on. There. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I was telling you that the most interesting part for your internship would be this leaderboard here. And this is like the home page of your dashboard. So when you would be logging in, this would be the first screen that you would be seeing. So this is the leaderboard, and as we have already told you that the incentives of this internship is based on the ranks. So you can check your ranks from here. This is the overall rank right now, and with that you can see that Rahil with these many points is at first position. But since you have joined it on in this September batch, so basically you would be only competing with the September students. So right now, when I would click on this drop down button here, you can see there are batches based on the months. So you can see June, July, and August. And similarly, there would be an option for September batch also, which will be active very soon. So when you would click on individual months, then you can see the individual dashboard for that month. Okay, individual leaderboard for that month. Okay. So that is the first thing that you would be interested in. Then the other main part of this dashboard would be the financial events. As you can see, I have clicked on these financial events. Okay, financial events from this like left hand side, you can see there is a navigation window, and I click on financial events. And now you can see that there are lots of questions here. Okay, these are called polls. Okay. So for example, we can see the second poll, which is of Vanbury consolidated result prediction for expense. Now you can see that the first thing that you can see that when will this poll end. So let me make this very clear. This is not like exact date and time when will it end. This is like a tentative time. So make sure to give your prediction as soon as possible. Okay. Because if the company announces result before this, then we have to end that poll before this time. So this event is currently live, and you can see the options here. So there are like three options for all the polls. One would be an above some number, then second option would be below some number, and then the third option would be non-change. Okay. So above and below means if you have like done your research on this company, that Vanbury, now you think that their expense would be above, then you just click on this above. Okay. And if you feel that it would not be like this much and it would be below this number, then you can click on below. Okay, this is the first part. Now after clicking these numbers, you have to click on details. Okay. Now when you would click on details, it will take you to another screen. So this is the second screen. Okay. Now here you can see again that question and the three options. The option that you have selected would be in yellow. From here you can't change the options. Okay, this won't change the option. Your option would be like fixed from the previous window. Now the important part is this confidence level. So if you are very confident with your research report or with your research, then you can go ahead and drag this meter to the extreme right. That will set your confidence level to 10. Okay. If you're not confident, if you're not very confident, then you can just select the confidence level of 1, and similarly you can like adjust it between any number from 1 to 10. So I think that is clear. Okay. So like that you can just adjust it with for any number. Okay. After doing this, you can also add your comment also. Like someone has added here, due to increasing cost, expense is also increasing, and which is also higher than the last quarter. So this guy thinks that this is the case. If you think that this is not the case, or if you want to support your argument, you can just in 1 or 2 lines you can explain why you have choose this. Okay, choose this option. You can also see the news from here, that all the news related to this company that in past 1 or 2 months. Okay. Now after doing everything, you need to select add poll option. Okay. Now after clicking on this add poll option, you can see that current points. Okay. these are your current points. So for you, when you would be starting, it would be 0. Okay. So these are my current points, and total points are the points that will be deducted from my account for this poll. Okay. So when I would confirm this, 135 points will be deducted from my account immediately. Okay. That means if my current points were 0, so after confirming this, my current points would become minus 135. Okay. So let's confirm this. You can see there's a message here, done, transaction successful. That means that your poll has been added. And if you would go to your home screen or the home page, then you can see that those many points have been deducted from my account, as now they are minus 280. So this means that I have taken a position in this poll, okay, successfully. Now there would be two cases. Either my prediction would be right or my prediction would be wrong. So let's discuss very simple case, that is if my prediction is wrong. So if my prediction is wrong, then nothing will happen. These many points will be deducted from my account. Okay. And if you would have noticed that I have selected the confidence level of 8. Okay. So now if my prediction is right, then what will happen that when this poll will be settled, okay, settled means when we will declare the result for this poll, you would be like 8 into 100. Okay, 8 into 100. 100 is our like settlement currency or settlement amount, and 8 is your confidence level. So 8 into 100, that means 800 points will be added back to your account. Okay, so that is how you make profits. Any doubts here?
Sir, there is one doubt.
Yes.
Sir, like you told me that these are the points that will be deducted, or there will be a point like 142 or 145 minus or something there. So what are those points donating at that point of time?
That point, those points are donating just like what are my current points. Okay, based on those points, that my leaderboard would be changed. Okay, so if someone is having more points, he would be like having higher rank. Okay, and minus 145 was showing that I have already taken like some position on some poll. Okay, and those results have either I have lost that poll, or the result has not been declared yet.
So if suppose I have minus something some points, so that means my position or my kind of work is not going so well, or my predictions are not going so well.
Yeah, yes, and you can also see your accuracy from here. So for you, it would be 0 at the starting, and as you would proceed through in this internship, your accuracy would change accordingly. So if your points are minus and your poll have been settled also in those poll, like in some poll that you have added your position and it has been settled and still it is minus, that means you have your answer was wrong. So you need to like improve on that.
Yes. So Sabi, the thing is, let me explain you in a simple layman language, right? So suppose we have created one. Let's take this TCS example, right? So after analyzing all these data sets, we have came up with some predictive numbers like 500 million plus revenues for the TCS is going to announce by the company in the upcoming results, right? So we create same as it is polls. Please go to this financial event page. So we create this as a TCS consolidate or standalone net revenues, right? Net revenues, then numbers above 500 million or below 500 million, right? So let's talk about this with the with the two candidates only participating on this specific event, you and Dhairy, right? You selected above 500 million plus with the confidence of 10. Let's talk about with the confidence of 1, right? And Dhairy at the same time selected below numbers, that he's thinking that TCS is going to announce the below 500 million number as per his research, right? So he also selected the same confidence level of 1, right? So you have selected both one is up, one is down. So the chances
Okay.
is 50% up and the 50% minus. So the
Okay.
50-50 points from both of your accounts going to deduct,
Okay.
right, at the same time. But
Okay.
now the thing is, suppose we match all these polls with the actual announcements by the company, right? So when the
Okay.
company
Okay.
announces, suppose company announce 525 millions of revenues, right? So now it's
Okay.
your research is correct, right? So what will happen?
Hmm.
Your 50 points, which is deducted from your account, now will be going to be settled with the 100. It means minus 50 plus 100 means plus 50,
Okay.
right? And at the same
Okay.
time, for the Dhairy case, it's remain the minus 50 cause minus 50 into 0. And I'm talking about
Okay.
the confidence level of 1 only. If it's 10, then the settlement going to be with the 1000 or the vice versa,
Okay. Okay.
right? Now it's clear
Yes.
to you, right?
So your
Okay.
settlement
Okay.
is done at your confidence level into 100 points. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Any other questions here? Yes, yes, Harshit.
Sir, since most of the results will be coming in September, so till then the leaderboard or like our points will be negative since most of the results are announced. The quarter two results
Yes.
will be announced in September or October only.
Yes, yes, yes. See, we are still working on this because, due to this COVID and all these things, few of the companies still announcing their results because CBN exchanges given them permissions to, they can delay their results. So we are working on this. So maybe we are going to start the US markets results also. So
Okay.
And
maybe in the next few of the weeks, we're going to cover because almost each and every company and already announced their results, right? So
Yes.
definitely we're going to add few more companies from the US markets and the European markets.
Okay, sir.
and we also have economic events also. Below financial event, you can see an option for economic events also.
Yes, yes.
So you have to poll on that also. Okay, it's very important to poll on economic events also.
Okay.
And Subir, have you told them the participation percent?
Yes, I guess I have sent this via mail. So you can explain all these things to participation rate and all these things.
So basically, for the successful completion of this internship, your participation percent should be above 70%. Okay, make sure it is above 70% for the entire internship period. Or when it ends, we will see if it's above 70 period, then you will get your benefits. Okay. So you can see that at my home screen, I can also see my participation percent also. Are you able to see that, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And make sure we are only the parameter for analyzing your performance is your participation rate, right, not the accuracy rate, right? Accuracy may be 10%, it doesn't matter, 1%, 10% or whatever, but the participation rate must be 70%, above 70%. We are not caring about the your accuracy, whether you are giving correct predictions or the wrong predictions, doesn't matter, but the participation rate has to be 70%, above 70%.
And one more thing, guys, this is a very heavy kind of dashboard. Okay, we give like similar dashboard to our retail investors also. So make sure that you have a good internet connection while accessing this dashboard. Okay. Also, there are lots of other features also in this dashboard, and we have given you like everything for that. You can access those features, but your main point, like your main concern would be the financial and economic events.
So it's of 2 months, right?
What?
Yes, yes. This is for 2 months. It's a typo error in these slides. So yeah, this internship is for the 2 months.
So you can see that there are lots of feature in this dashboard. You can even access the new sentiments also. Basically, the green ones are like positive sentiment, blue are like neutral sentiment, and there would be some news with red headlines. Those would be like very negative sentiments. So there are lots of features in this dashboard also. Let me explain a few more. So this is also a very interesting screen that can help you. Okay, you can see that with this result calendar option, you can see that which company or which symbol and company name, what is the purpose of their meeting, next board meeting, and the date of that board meeting. Okay, so you can check these also. Okay, so if you can see that they are trying to like give financial results or something, so you can just quickly make sure that you are below the timeline. Okay, sorry, before the timeline. So you can use this feature also. It is a very interesting feature, so you can use that. So we also give options to like create auto AI generated portfolios also. So the AI generated portfolio will recommend some stocks to you, and so you can do that. And these all are like virtual money, so nothing is like on real money. It's just a demo or a proof of concept kind of service. So you can go ahead and explore the dashboard, everything. Another important point of your internship. Another important point of your internship would be research papers.
Yes, definitely. These research papers, which I have already explained all these things to you. That after the event, before the event, you need to analyze all these things, and after the event, you need to publish all these research reports over there in the research column.
So you can see that on the left navigation panel, I have a column for research. Okay, so in this research, there are three columns, three options: dashboard, ad paper, and papers. Okay, so the first option, dashboard, is very simple option where you can see how many papers you have added, how many views you have got on those paper, how many comments are there. So it's basically a statical kind of thing. But the important point is this ad paper option.
All right.
Okay.
That is just one more thing. Let me take these questions. I guess we have covered all the major points, na? Research papers and all these things.
Yeah, so here you can like I was just telling them here you can like add those research papers
Yes.
basically, and also there's another link to see those papers. So if you would click on papers, it will take you to another website, and you can see all those papers here that have already been added to this website.
So these are the reports, prepared by the interns or the analysts. So they have already submitted their reports. And let me take few questions. We have already. So Shiva, sir, Shiva, if you could please unmute yourself and ask directly what kind of teach or what kind of.
Yeah. Guys,
Yes,
doing
yes.
analysis about the company and all.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So Shiva, before explaining you each and everything, I just wanted to know which course currently you are pursuing. Are you undergraduated or are you professional?
So economics on a second year.
Economic honors, second year. All right, perfect, perfect. So from Delhi University, right?
Right, so
All right, perfect. So see, Ayush, I guess the balance sheet terms like revenues, the top lines and the bottom lines, it's easy for you to understand all these things or quite, things difficult for you? I just wanted to know the brief of all these things. Like if we give you some quarterly results, of the company, then, yes, please, Shiva.
it's easy, so no
It's easy,
problem.
na? All right, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
So Shiva, are you investing in the markets now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. So you analyzing companies and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to share, can you give me in which stock you about to invest or planning to invest? Any other any one company you analyzed for
Sir,
investments
Web
or
of
something?
Global.
Sorry,
Web of Global.
WebHub Global.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So it's I guess a small cap company, right?
Yes, sir. It's a small car.
So what exactly the company do? WebHub Global.
Sir, it's a
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. You can explain. What exactly is your understanding about this WebHub Global? I guess previously we called this company as a Web of Gems. Okay, all right, not to worry. So, by giving all these things, your opinions and all these things, you need to at least analyze by we are giving you this option to submit your research report to find out that how much is your the analytical level for that specific company, right? So if you are giving your opinion for the WebHub Global or the TCS or the MRF, then we ask for the research report. We wanted to know how much is your understanding about the specific company, what exactly the company is doing, the basics, along with the basics, the financial results, how much is the the announcement, the previous announcement by the company in the revenues, expenses. You can add, you can easily find, in the many websites like Money Control. Of course, you can all get all this information within this dashboard also, right? Prepare your research report along with the few of the, if you want to add ratios, you can also add, along with the, if you have some technical experience, although it's not required, but if you still have some technical knowledge of the company prices, you can also add along with your conclusion, right? That this is your prediction, or this is your forecast, that company is going to announce good result or the bad result, right? So this is so simple. No need to train any kind of model, no need to go deep into the whole company balance sheet to analyze the past 10-year or 20-year of the performance. Just see last 1 year, 1 quarter, or at least not 1 quarter but 4 quarters, 4 or 8 quarters analysis. You will easily find whether the company is going to announce good results or the bad results. So this is as simple as that, right, Shiva?
okay.
All right. Next question is, all right. Sir, there is any kind of special eligibility for that, because I'm
Sorry,
probably
Subir, just
yes,
one
please.
minute.
Yes, please.
Just 1 minute. Sorry to interrupt. See, I have also showed them how to search. Okay, you can search for any company here. So as you were saying, you are trying to invest in WebHub Global. I have just searched WebHub Global details here, and you can see the quarterly results for last, okay, from June 2018. Okay, then profit loss of last 10 years. All these data is available for you. Okay, so make sure you look all these details and then give your predictions. Okay.
From starting, Dhairy, please explain this, all these things, how we get all these
So
data.
yeah, basically you were on this. Am I audible? No,
Yes,
am
yes,
I
yes,
audible?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, when you were at your like home page, let me go to the home page first. So this is like my home page. Okay. Now you can see the second option is search. This is the search page. Okay. So let's say I'm interested in WebHub Global. Okay. I have written WebHub, and I can see that WebHub Global is there. Okay. I will click on this. It will open these details. This is the price chart for 1 year. Okay, last 1 year price chart for this stock. Otherwise, we can also see quarterly results here, the first option. Then we can see profit and loss, last 10 years profit and loss. Okay, more than 10 years, I suppose this is. And this from a quarterly result from June 2018. You can see all those quarterly results here. You can even see the balance sheet for last 10 years and cash flows for last 10 years. Okay. And you can also see this in graph kind of representation. With that, you can also see news also, news about this company. Any if there are some important news, then you can see that also here. So basically, this is about how you search any stock or company. Okay, so let's take some other questions now. Yeah.
Yes. Pranav Mishra. So he's currently pursuing economic honors, second year. Then it will helpful for me. Yes, definitely, Pranav. Please unmute yourself and let me explain you why all these things, the dashboard and analysis and all these things important for you. Please, Pranav, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Hi, Pranav. You are pursuing your economic honors, right?
Yes, sir. From Delhi University, I'm
Delhi
pursuing.
University. So Pranav, what is your future? What exactly is your planning for the future?
Sir,
Yep.
I have interest in finance, but I'm little bit confused here because I want to make a career in investment analyst or equity analyst.
Equity analyst. All right. All right. Perfect.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right. So see, Pranav, the thing is that of course you already know the parameters of the major economic, whether it is macro or micros, right? So
Yes, sir. Yes.
what we currently doing within this whole platform, that we also have some economic events, right? So it doesn't matter because if you analyze the whole economy, then of course you can also analyze the specific company of that whole sector, right? So if you comfortable with the suppose if you are analyzing the whole GDP, right, and you
Yes.
came up with some you have strong hold with the manufacturing sectors, right? So
Yes, sir.
you easily analyze the IIP numbers and the manufacturing numbers, and these numbers are on the monthly basis, right? So these are the monthly announcements that we the agencies announce, right? So after analyzing the whole manufacturing sector, you can easily find stocks that this much growth in the manufacturing sector going to impact which stock. Either it is bad or good, right? If it's increasing, then definitely the manufacturing stocks like these Maruti's auto sector and all these things, cause we have a kind of a combination within this manufacturing like steel, autos and few other companies involved in the manufacturing sector. You can easily find each and everything, right? So
Okay.
yeah, so these are the things, Pranav, right? So yes,
Yes, sir.
definitely this is going to be helpful for you, right?
Okay, sir.
Next question is from Gangan Chaurasia. Okay, Pranav, you want to ask something? You can go ahead.
Yes, please Pranav, please.
Sir, if I want to proceed further internship, then can I do that or not?
I'm not able to get you. You want to extend your internship after this
Yes,
2 months?
sir. Internship.
Uh-huh.
And sir,
It
more
depends.
thing.
Yes, it depends, Pranav. Definitely, if we still open for the interns, then definitely we are most welcome for all these things.
And sir, one more thing. As of now, I have completed my 12th with commerce background, but I don't know very well about the research paper and that kind of thing. So how can I proceed for that?
Research paper. What kind of research?
Sir, as you have said that you have to prepare.
Okay. See, Pranav, we provide you the templates for all these research reports. So after this session, we provide you both the financial research reports along with the economic research templates. So just
Sir,
you need to, yes, please.
sir, through mail or through Telegram?
Through Telegram and along with the mail, both of the channels.
But
Both
make
of the
sure
channels.
that everybody is joined on the Telegram group. It is very important to join Telegram group because it is very convenient and we can solve your doubts more easily there. Mail takes some time and it may sometimes you miss the mail also. Telegram group, you can just go ahead and ask your questions and doubts and we can be more interactive there. So make sure everybody is joined on Telegram.
All right. So for preparing your reports, I guess you can easily find all these information from the Wikipedia and the money control. If you are submitting, if you are analyzing TCS or any other company, you can easily find all these things, right? You can prepare your reports accordingly. So I guess you
Okay, sir.
already know what is the economic times and the money control and all these. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? So these are the things. So it's not going to be the detailed analysis reports. It's just a brief reports. Please remember. Please keep all these things in your mind. These are going to be the simplest, the brief report about the company, right? All right.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay.
all right, Pranav. So Garima, let's take one question. Yes, Garima.
Sir, knowing R or Python is necessary?
No,
Okay,
absolutely
sir.
not. Because we need your opinion based on research, as per your knowledge, right? So if you already have some sort of experience in the financial markets or in the economy and all these things, we need your understanding. So this whole project is, you can say, we are combining the both. You can say we are utilizing two powers. First is computer intelligence, and second is human intelligence. So no need to work on Python and all these things. No need to train any kind of models, right? Just do your traditional way of analysis, right? To analyze, first analyze the whole industry, and then drop down to specific company and analyze whether the company is going to good results or bad results.
And
Okay,
so we just to add here, like if you are very interested in like this technology part of it and how these things are getting okay, then we have some other projects for that also, and we will discuss it in future with you. Okay.
Yes, we discuss later on, maybe after this internship or after 1 or 2 months. So yes, we'll discuss accordingly. Yes, anything? Who asked this?
I think Harshit Nagpal has raised his hand.
Yes, Harshit, please.
Sir, the polls will be created by your side, right? And we
Yes.
will have to conduct research ourselves to give our views.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
We publish all these polls on a time-to-time basis. So currently we have very less announcements by the company, so that's why it's quite
Yes.
blank. So yes, definitely we create all these polls, events, and we basically call all these things as a smart contracts. So this will going to be auto settled with the actual company announcements, right? And you need to regularly check your dashboard and give your cause. I guess you will get 3 or 4 days time to give your opinion for the specific company,
Thank you, sir.
right?
And
All right.
Subhi, just to add few things here, don't wait for the last day that you see ends at. Don't wait for that day and time to just if it says like 6 p.m. someday and you are just waiting for 5 p.m. and I will do my like polling and ad poll, because sometimes what happens that company declare their results far before the like their predictive dates. So basically, add your polls as soon as possible. That is the trick.
Right. So yes, Sabi.
Sir, I would just want to ask that there are some companies, for example, I have completed my internship with you right now for 2 months, and then suppose I join some other company or some do the same profile and join with the same profile. So some of the companies want the technology knowledge also and the financial analysis also. So is it necessary to learn those technical skills also, or will it be fine to go with the financial analysis research only?
Technicals. What kind of technical?
Like Python or SQL, something like that. Because some of the companies are demanding right now that if you are doing a financial analyst, then you should learn some technical skills as well. So that's why I'm asking this.
So, Subir, can I take this one, or are you going to take?
Yes, please, there.
So basically, Sabi, the thing is here that you have joined this internship as financial research analyst, okay? And
Yeah.
what we think that you are having a economical finance background, okay?
Yeah.
So we don't want you to go into details of those technology. So what we have done, we have created a platform where we are taking the part of we are taking the responsibility of all technical part, okay? And you are
Okay.
only responsible for the finance part of the project.
Okay.
we are
Okay.
we are just requiring your financial knowledge, but we also have something, as I was telling Garima, or someone else has asked this same question, like what about the technicals like finance, Python or R, or somebody in chat is asking about IBM BI and everything. So the thing is, those technical thing comes as a part of data analyst tools. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
we also have a training that is called financial data analyst training, but that is a paid training. Okay, because see, we have to invest lot of resources on that training. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want, you can join that training also, and in that we will teach basically machine learning and everything from using the technical part of this. That training is basically uh, how we are relating these things and
Hmm.
creating this platform, that will be explained there. And so, if you want to add something to this, please.
Yes, definitely. Because see, Sabi, the thing is, of course, this internship program is totally focused on financial analysis, the basics,
Yes.
right? For a training point of view, they already explained. It's a certified financial data analyst training program. So within this training program, of course, this is paid training. This is 2 month training, and we charging 380 rupees per month for this training program, right?
Okay.
And the purpose of charging this, training is we need some serious candidates for all these data analytical and all these things, right? Because as you
Okay.
know that for the internship you will get, of course, your stipend and internship certificates and all these things. But for this
Hmm.
training program, we need some candidates, those who interested into this, the training all these data sets, models. As I already explained you that we train all these models within our predictive analytical tools and all these things. We're going to explain each and everything. So these are the intellectual property of our own company, the models and all
Okay.
these things, na? So that's why
Okay.
things. Otherwise, the thing is, this internship is absolutely free. You can also join this training program after this internship if you are interested, na? You can also
Okay.
join
Okay.
after this
So,
internship.
so it is not necessary that if I am not a computer student or something like that, I can
It
do it.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we, are going to teach you from the scratch, right? If you are
Okay.
having finance background, then we going to teach you the Python and the SQL from the basics. If you are from
Okay.
the technical background, suppose many of the BTech students also join this training program. Those who
Yeah.
doesn't have any financial background, so we are taking separate class for the finance, basics of finance only, right?
Okay.
So to train all these things. Right, Sabhi?
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
don't get
Thank you, sir.
confused. You can easily, you just complete easily this internship first. Then
Hmm.
other option is always open for you, right?
Just to add, Subir, few things here, that we are not forcing anyone here to just join that training or anything. It is an optional training, and even if you don't join this training throughout this internship period, it will not affect your internship in any way. Okay.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you're
Okay.
like a top leader and you have not joined our training, then it is not that we are going to give you any benefits on that. So this training is separate. It is completely separate from this internship. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Uh, all clear, Sabhi?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Next, all right,
Hmm.
perfect. So next move on to CA Bhumika, right? Yep. Hi, Bhumika.
Hello, sir. So I
Hi.
want to just due to some poor internet connection, I have missed some point. I
Uh-huh.
just want to clarify
Yes, yes, sure, please.
during and during this internship period, we
Mm-hmm.
have to submit the polls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for financial events and economic events,
Mm-hmm.
and after the results are announced, we can submit research paper.
Mm-hmm.
Other than this, is there anything that I missed out?
No, there is nothing apart from this. So
Okay.
this is just a basics, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
you need to regularly check all these two major points. The first dashboard items, first two
Mhm.
or three dashboard items like financial event and the economic events. When you see, the blue mark in the any of the event, then these are the live events. We mention all these things. So these are the
Okay.
live events. So you need to, suppose we have, I guess now it's third, 20th September. We have, I guess, 2 weeks time to analyze this specific company, right? So analyze this about the company and give your opinion accordingly, along with the comment and the research reports. So that is the only thing you need to do.
just to clarify one more thing, that we have also recording this session. So if you like missed out anything, we will be sharing a link so you can rewatch this session.
Yes, Bhumika. So now it's clear to you?
Yes, sir. And at least 70% participation is required.
Yes, 70% participation in the terms of events, right? So events for the each
Okay.
company, we are covering 4 parameters, right? I have already explained, like
Okay.
we are taking it from the top lines, like revenues or the net sales, expenses, uh, PBT, and the net profits. So we are analyzing these 4 parameters. So for the one company,
Okay.
we have
Okay, sir.
four events. So if we launching 10 events, or the, you can say, the 16 events, so you have to at least participate on the 70% of the events, right? And Bhumika, are you already CA or CA charter, or about you are pursuing this?
No, sir, I have already completed.
Okay, you have already completed. All right. So are you working somewhere
Yes.
or some?
Yes, sir, I
Okay.
have my own practice, but I want to just start a new career in
Okay.
finance department.
Finance
So
department.
that's
All
why
right.
I
All
have
right. Perfect.
opted for this.
All right. All right. All right. That's nice. All right. Perfect. So now it's clear to you, na, for all these
Yes,
things.
sir, yes, sir, absolutely.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Yes.
Thank
Next, move on to Sabi again raised.
I think it's her hand, like she didn't
Okay. Okay. All right.
unraised her hand. Okay, so
Okay.
let's. There was someone asking some question. I don't know. Someone raised their hand, and I think then they like.
Hi, sir. So actually, my question was asked by Bhumika already. So you know,
Oh, okay, okay, no problem. So let's move to chat questions now.
Yes, please. This is from where
Gangan
can we get?
Chaurasia saying.
Gagan Chaurasia says. Yes, Dhairy, please. All right. So let's share these research reports, templates.
So we
So
will share all these templates reports in the Telegram group. So I'm again saying just, and even in the mails also, but make
something.
sure that you are joined your Telegram groups. Okay.
Mhm.
Then Ayush Gupta is asking, is it mandatory to submit research reports? I mean, research papers. So basically, Ayush, it is not like mandatory. We are not forcing you.
Ayush.
Yes, yes, Subir. Yes, please continue.
Yes, some disturbance, I guess, that is from your side. Uh, just hold on, let me check my connections. Yes. So, Ayush, it's not mandatory to submit research report, but if you are submitting research reports, then it will definitely help you to understand about the company and the whole parameters, right? So, if you are participating on 10 stocks, so we at least recommend you to submit your, 3 or 4 reports out of 10 event participations, right? So this will helps you to in your future, cause definitely in future you're going to become a portfolio manager or the head fund manager or managing portfolios. So it's recommendable to you to at least prepare your reports. So this will going to give you some upper hand for your researches, right? Next, move on to
Gagan
Gagan. What
Chaurasia is,
options?
yeah, what option analysis and predictive analysis is about? It is like a broad
These are
kind of question.
underdeveloped. This is underdeveloped features we have, right? So currently, these are not live, but predictive analysis are the same that you are, selecting all these options. So these are the same. So, can you please click this predictive analysis option there? Last, last, third last or second last? Yes. So these are the same, the grid view of the whole polls. So nothing else, just a grid view of overall financial and the economic events, right, Gagan? So I guess it's clear now. So yes, Aditya Jaiswal raised his hand.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sir, I want
hello,
to
hi.
ask that if we have a prior knowledge of Python and programming skills,
Mhm.
and we have already created some kind of models or things which can help in financial analysis or candlestick screening, something like that. So, is there a way we can give those input to you guys and you can find those things helpful and we can get advantage out of it or something like that?
Yes, Aditya. So the thing is that see, in this whole internship, we are not expecting anything like
Yes,
that.
Aditya.
But
Yes, please
if
go
you
ahead.
and you even will not get anything like incentives for that. Okay, regarding this internship, because we want to keep it fair for everyone, those who have such knowledge and those who don't have. Okay, to uh, we want you to have just financial knowledge. Okay, but if you have these kind of knowledge, as you told that you have these kind of skills, so we are definitely encouraging you to get in contact with us, and we will see how we can incorporate you to the team and everything. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
All right.
Then we
So
have a
next,
chat question from Gagan Chaurasia. We have to submit research report. Okay, so I missed a question from Pranav Mishra. He's asking, sir, can we use Microsoft Excel or Power BI as for data
yes, you can.
analytics? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you analyzing any, if you're training data sets, or if you are using Excel or Power BI for presentation and all these things, yes, you can. It's not required, but yes, if you already have some knowledge, then of course you can do all these things.
Obviously, it will give you upper hand. Like if you know any technology, it will give you upper hand to those who don't know that technology. So, and then the thing is that Gagan Chaurasia is asking, we have to submit the research report while taking the polls? No, you don't have to submit it while taking the polls. Once the poll is ended, then you can submit your report. Okay. So I think we have covered all the questions from the chat also, and everybody who raised their hand, we have also addressed their questions. So if someone has any questions, please ask us. If you have any doubts, if you have any general query about this internship, then please ask. Otherwise, it is already like 1.5 hours, and so we can wrap this if you guys don't have any queries now. Subir, do you
So
have
if
anything to
you,
add?
yes, if anyone having some doubts, questions or something, so I guess on Telegram I have shared my numbers with you, right? Sheetal also there, Dhairy is also there, right? So you can directly ask questions anytime, right? So we are here to help you to if you are feeling that how to do research, how to give your opinions and all these things. Yes, we are here for you to explain you each and everything, right? So don't worry. So we are still here. Yeah. So all right then, that's it from my side.
Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for your messages. And thank you, guys, for taking time to attend this session.
Thank you, sir.
Sabi, I don't think that this is the place where we would address these issues, but I will get in contact with you, okay, or over Telegram. So you have joined a Telegram group, I suppose. We will get in contact, okay, because we don't want anybody else to feel that we are forcing this in training courses on them, okay. So thank you, guys, for joining.
Thank you everyone. Yes, Dhairy, please.
So